Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Tier 2 race, FPRL, and this is race number 8. I was just about to say, a nice sunny America in Texas, Texas in America, but it looks like it's raining, which is very, very not so familiar in these parts, but qualifying it looks like it is under rain, so I wonder if we're going to see either people come out pretty quickly, either on the softs or wets. I am your main host, Collateral Ads, and unfortunately, it looks like I am on my own tonight. So I will just bear with me on certain things in chat and inviting drivers in. I have no co-coms tonight, so it is me. So again, just bear with me. Um, yep, fantastic Grand Prix last week with Diamond Deuce picking up his first race win of the season, and that puts him in contention of the Drivers' Championship. He's getting very tight up the top with, I believe, 3 races left, separated by 28 points, and that's for Midfield Maestro, Midfield Biddle and Eagle. Not Biddle, sorry, Douche and Eagle. Um, let's get everything sorted here. Right, so we've got quite a lot of people out on track. We have Biddle, Groundsy, Diamond, Yorkie, Silverside, Remaster, and Squid. So it looks like it is still dry enough for the soft tyres, but let's see how it pans out. No one so far. We've got Yorkie, I think, is just coming into the last sector now. Squid and Remaster out, more leader. Championship leader. But it looks like it's pretty good grip out there so far. I'm trying to catch up. Who is about to start their lap? Cannot see. So it is a Diamond just about to start his lap. So Bredical has retired and he's crashed. So our very good race pace last week from Bredical, he has crashed at the turn 6 going up the hill to turn 7. So he's obviously lost the rear end, but it does look like it's slippery out there. Diamond absolutely ragging that Alpine around this first sector. I would expect a lot of people to go for more higher downforce setup than low, just because of the sheer fact that sector 1 is quite important around here. You can lose quite a lot of time if you do get it wrong, and there's not enough of the track to catch it up in sector 2 and sector 3. DRS is wide open, so it does. The game is telling us that it's still dry enough. It's just coming in down to the left-hander with a little kink, and he's just kissed that. And this part of the track is quite difficult. Very low traction. I haven't raced this track so far in this game, but last game it was very low traction. So if you was good on the throttle input, you was much better than everyone else. But this part of the circuit should be flat to the floor. Diamond absolutely ragging that car. Slide, whoa, slide, so it's getting wet into the end of sector 3. So I think they're all going to have just one lap on these soft tyres. Just coming out the last corner now, DRS wide open, so it's a 1:43.4, so it is pretty slow in soft conditions. Yorkie is gone on 1:42.6, so he's got 9 tenths gap. So these laps on these soft tyres, if it's going to continue racing, are very important, because that is their absolute banker and it will not get any faster. So let's see how TJ fares coming down the first of the DRS zones. He's the only driver on intermediate tyres. Groundsy goes P1 142.2. That's how he fares in sector 2. 1079. So it's it's not that fast, but let's see if he picks up any time through sector 3. Seen a lot of drivers going a bit unstable through these sets of corners. TJ looks a little bit more planted to the track. due to the intermediate tyres. So fast lap's 1:42.2. That's what he's got to try and beat, and then we'll be able to see we've got a spin on the straight. So TJ goes P2. So very good lap from him in the intermediate tyres. So maybe he's got this just right. Everyone else has then done their softer tyre runs on near enough a damp track now. So yeah, if TJ's done this, he's got it absolutely perfect, because the track is just going to get wetter, 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 and what that means is going to be even slower. Still got some people in the pits like Monkey, Lexus, and Cruz, all decided to not go out. Silverside Boys just coming down to the first set of DRS zones. Nothing's come up just yet with the DRS being closed. So it is still drying off for softs, according to the FIA and the game. See if he improves on his second flying lap. Just coming down at the end of sector 2 now. Just coming over the line. So yeah, he's 109.1. So he's about 2 seconds slower than what TJ done in the intermediate tyres. So yeah, I personally think, I don't know, I'm not the weatherman, but it's not going to get any drier. So we've got, again, a couple of people still coming out, and they're all still on soft, so they obviously think it's still fast. I've got Fardo in P8, validated his lap, just coming out, too much power, loses the rear end, nearly spins it. Got Biddle in P7, got More leader in P6. Midfield Master in a Mercedes, or championship leader, all the way up into P1 with 1:41.5. It's a 5/10 gap, and TJ's still going round. It's about a tenth slower than his original lap, so I wonder if he was got enough fuel to go around for another lap. Let's see. Let's have a look. Still got Diamond's put on the intermediate tyres already and waiting. Liam's come in to the pits. Got Remaster now 1.6 seconds off his personal best. So yep, it's as you can see on the track, starting to get drops of rain and puddles on the track. So I would expect to see some kind of indication soon that the DRS will be cancelled. Still got Cruz, Lexus, and Monkey deciding not to pit. They either did jump the gun fast enough, or they've decided to save set softs and just go straight out of the intermediates, or it is going to be dry towards the end. But let's have a look. Still quite a lot of people in the pits. Got McLaren going round of Yornborn, who's a new driver for today, so he's making his debut. And he's 4.2 seconds down with validation time. Diamond's now come out on track, so he's on the intermediates, so he obviously feeling that it is now too wet. Got people in chat, got the normal gent of Nigel Steele and David. David, West Cross, great, you ain't turned up. Hirsch in the Ferrari down in P14 is just going to come finish the lap. I wonder if he's going to pull into the pits, and yes he does, so he's abandoned that lap. But that's everyone after their first runs. But disappointing so far from Silverside Boy. He's not going to be happy with that. 144.3. He had a brilliant result last weekend. P4 was his highest position all year. Just missed out on the podium by a couple seconds. Just a couple laps too short. But he's hoping that it's going to build his confidence into this Grand Prix. But with TJ doing a 142.2, he cemented himself into P2. And if the track is getting wetter, then these drivers are going to struggle to beat that intermediate time. Midfield Marshall must have got the track conditions and the timing absolutely spot on to do 141.5, and he's now out on the intermediates. So still got soft tyre runners still out, but on my screen, yep, and that is why Cruz, Lexus and Monkey did not go out. So it has stopped raining in Texas. So these people that are on intermediates will probably end up coming in quite quickly. Just be no point for them to stay unless it's going to go dry to wet. But on my screen, it has stopped, so that is why we've got some people out on softs, and we have Cruz. Let's follow Cruz on his lap. Coming at the top of the hill into turn 1. Now what we can do is just try and clip back. He's taking a little bit too much. It's going to sling him to the right. Turn 2, and then we got 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. His car's pretty slanted, coming up into 7 and 8. Slight uphill, and a kink to the left into 9. So far, so good from him. It's pretty perfect. Downhill into turn 10. Do here, we want to go slightly wide and try and cut in and get a straight line up the straight, which he's done perfectly well there. DRS is going to open right now, and the quickest line is to try and hug that white curb with the Astro. Try and use that curb as a braking point on the right hand side, which does take a lot of curb here. If you're quite careful with that corner there, you can cut it quite a lot without getting invalidation. Let's see how Cruz picks up through here. Pretty stable through there, no rear end sliding at all. It's like it went a bit hot there, but it took it quite well. A little squirt of overtake, purple first and second sector. Coming into the last 2 corners now. He just saved that. Used all his deployment a little bit too early. What you want to do is have a little squirt here up to the finish line, but he does do 1:34.7. So at the minute that is a provisional pole. But decent lap there by Cruz. Got Yorkie now 1:35.9 into P2 in the Mercedes. Got Monkey Boy just finished his lap into P3, so decent qualifying from him there, seeing as it's his first lap round. Got a championship leader now, just coming into it. Has a little wiggle. Oh. Unless that's his internet, but it looked like he's warming his tyres up in the corner. But he has invalidated his lap, so he will not be finishing that lap. He'll be slowing down, recharging the batteries, and going again. We're on board with TJ. Had a stunning first lap in the intermediate tyres, just coming up into the end of sector 1. Just gone past that now, coming into the back straight, but it is back straight. Let's call it back straight. Taking the wide line, not missing that curb, and little twitch on entry and exit. DRS wide open. He's going to get a decent slipstream here by his teammate, so they've planned this quite well. Monkey needs to get out of his way quite quickly. There we go. Didn't take as much curb as Cruz, but he's still got a decent line in there. Let's see what he's got in sector 2. 1:02.9, so he's 5 seconds quicker. So in a minute, that's going to put him around P, just behind his teammate. So let's have a look and see what his final sector is going to be. Little lift off there, going into I think it's turn 14. Cruz then goes into 1:33.3, so he even goes faster. Can't even keep up with these times. Squid now goes 1:33 flat. We're just watching TJ, DRS wide open, has a little wiggle there, going across the line, and he does a 1:33.9, so brilliant lap time by there, puts him up into P3. And the championship leader again, validation his lap. Got a lot of people in the pits. We've got Silverside Boy, who's nearly 7 seconds up on his time, coming into the last corner, hits the curb pretty hard there, it's going to affect his line. And Silverside Boy, 1:32.5, going to be happy with that. That puts him up into a provisional pole position. Track is going to get faster and faster and faster, so he might have enough time to come in and go back out again, or he's got enough fuel on board to have another lap, but it don't look like he's slowing down to save them tyres. But decent lap there by Silverside. I'm not too sure what the degradations are like around here, but a lot of people have been doing the 2 lap runs and it seems to be okay. Cruz invalidating his lap. We've got Biddle now coming out onto the track for his next flying run. I thought I saw rain then on the screen. We've got 2 McLarens down in P12 and 13. We've got Nat and Yawnborn. More leader in P11. Got Granzi down in P10, which is he hasn't done his second run yet. He's going to wait for the track to be as green as he can. So we'd expect him up there, seeing as his qualifying this year has been pretty decent. It's just his race pace. He's done a couple mistakes, especially in Monaco, where he was leading most of the Grand Prix and crashed. Liam down to P15, so expect improvement from him. Tends to have quite good qualifying. Got 2 Ferraris, unfortunately, at the back so far. So let's see if Hirsch apparently gets a purple second sector. So let's just go around with him and let's see what he's going to do. He's about 6 seconds up on his time. So that is going to put him into around P7 at the moment. Coming into the last 2 corners now. Let's see how he fares going around here. You want to try and lift off here and not brake. Change out of the gear maybe. He takes a lot of curb there on the entry of the last corner. He comes across line 133.1. So very good time by Hirsch. So everyone's now coming out, so please be patient with me. There's going to be a lot of cars crossing the line, so I will try and keep up. So Hirsch isn't going to make it around for another lap. Silverside Boy is on another flyer, so he's 2.5, nearly 3 tenths up in his lap time. So he's going to be at the, I think, second. Yeah, we got. No, yeah, he's going to be the first over the line for his last set of laps. So he's just gone through the end of Sector 2. It wasn't a purple one, but he is slightly up on his lap to improve. He is going to have to do some kind of improvement because everyone else is going to improve. Very risky there by Gary. He's on full traction. I'll never be able to overtake by around them sets of corners. But he is coming into the last corner now. That's much better exit by Gary. Goes across the line. Just slow. Missed out less than a tenth. So that is him done. Hirsch is done. We've got Rumas now is invalidated. So he's done. Yorkie coming into end of Sector 2. I think we've got Biddle is next coming over the line. Let's see where it's going to put Biddle. P1 at 132.1. So the track is ramping up. The Alpine of Biddle goes into provisional P1. Everyone so far is up on their time, apart from the ones who's validated. Got Diamond coming in to start his lap now. Midfield Maestro is starting his lap. Let's have a look where... Yeah, midfield Maestro, championship leader, purple first sector. So we've got Yorkies invalidated also. So this is looking good for the people in front. But TJ now starting his last flying lap. Cruz goes into P5, but he is now starting his last lap also. The person I'd like to take a look at is TJ. He's done brilliantly so far in this qualifying session. Brewmaster has retired in the pits. Let's see what TJ does. He is a 10.5 up on his time, so he's doing a very good so far. And we have Nat in the McLaren 131.7, so that is an absolute stonker of a lap. Puts the McLaren up into P3 with his teammate, our debutee, Yornborn, into P3. More leaders finished from P4. Silverside Boy is still in P5. Liam did improve quite a lot, gets in P6 with his teammate Squid. Got Cruz now. He's 1.5 seconds up on his lap. So this is going to be distant. And the championship leader now goes into provisional pole position 131.6. So just a tenth in front of Nat. But the man on the move at the minute is Cruz. This is going to be a very good lap for him. If he has a lovely, decent last sector, he could be the man on a pole position. He's still got a bit of battery left to use before he gets to the finish line. DRS Wilder, has he got enough? Yes, he does! Cruz goes P1, 31.5. Who else? Oh, am I looking at? TJ is invalidated. Got Yorkie, who's now coming around for his final lap. Is Yorkie going to steal the pole position from Cruz? Has he got enough in the take? No, he doesn't. But that puts him P6. Congratulations to Cruz. Where the hell did that come from? Pole position at Circuit de Americas. So, yeah, there you go, guys. That is our provisional. Oh, that is our grid for the Grand Prix. So we have an unexpected pole position sitter today of Cruz, 1:31.5, just edging out our championship leader by nearly a tenth. And then Groundsy, Nat, Biddle with another decent qualifying session. Yorkie, I can't say his name, Yawnborn, more leader, and then Gary in P9 and Fardo in P10. Monkey P11, Douchepeas 12. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of drivers there. I think it's going to be happy with their qualifying, especially got Cruz, Biddle, Yorkie, Yawnborn, and I think Gary's going to be pretty happy with that also, seeing his qualifying pace. It hasn't been absolutely good this year so far. Good news, it's sunny, but that's all due to change. Or we can change. You're gonna have to bear with me for a moment. I'm gonna have to get a drink. So I'm gonna go quiet for 2 seconds. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I'm glad to see no one's restarted quickly this week. So yeah, nice and sunny, which is good. It's nice to see Cruz back up there on pole position. I wonder if he's going to feel a bit nervous. He hasn't been up there for a while. First time this season, I believe, if I can remember, he's starting on pole position. So, you know, things that are going to go through his head is, well, you know, what's the best tyres to start on. Normally, with this game, is mediums to hard, no matter what happens. You know, I'm not too sure how the soft tyres are going to be around here. I don't know the longevity of the soft tyres. Anyone in the chat will let me know. That'd be great. Yeah, we're just waiting for the countdown to start. There's a 3-minute timer before we can start the race. Just gives everyone enough time to sort the fuel out, strategy, drinks, toilet breaks, the whatnot. So obviously turn 1 is quite a difficult corner. It's one of the worst on the calendar. I personally think it's uphill. It's pretty much a blind left, to be honest, and just the way that the gradient of the corner goes, it automatically tries to push you out to the right hand side coming out of exit. You know, so all drivers try and be careful. If you're on the outside, just expect a driver to veer towards the right hand side, and you know, you want to try and be on that right hand side when coming into turn 1. So the race has started. So let's go from the back. I'll get everything up quickly. Right, there we go. So, most drivers are on the medium tyres. Got a few drivers on the hard, but we'll go through it all. So, at the back, after retiring in quali after crashing, is British Cool in P19. P18 is TJ, just couldn't get his soft tyre run, last soft tyre run in. Maybe pushing a little bit too hard, but I'd expect him to come through the grid. He's looking pretty strong in qualifying in the damp conditions. P17 is the other Aston Martin Remaster. P16 is Alexis in the Ferrari. He's the first of the drivers on hard. P15 in Squid in the Red Bull. P14 we've got Hirsch in the other Ferrari. Say it's a decent qualifying by him, but it's better than what he has been. He's been towards the back, so he's a couple of places up from where he has been. Hirsch passing everyone on the straight, not too sure why he's doing that, but Liam in the Red Bull is P13. Our last week's race winner is Diamond Douche in P12. I would say it'd be quite disappointed with that qualifying, but I think, yeah, started around P14 to win the race last weekend, so anything can happen. P11 is Monkey Boy in the Haas, just outside the top 10, and then we go into the top 10 of Fardo in the Williams. P9 is the RB of Silverside Boy. P8 is More Leader. Then we got Yornborn in P7 in the McLaren, so let's keep an eye on how his first race for FPRL goes today. Just be patient and make your way through the grid. P6 is Yorkie in the Mercedes. P5 we have Biddle in the Alpine in the hard tyres, so he's the second driver. And then we've got Nat F1, who we know has got really good race pace, but tends to bottle it a little bit in P4 in the hards, but he has again disqualified himself in the grid, so it's going to give an advantage to Biddle up the hill. Grounds in P3, Championship leader midfield Marshall in P2, and Cruz in P1. And we're missing Eagle today, so this is a good opportunity for Douche and midfield Marshall. Really rubbish camera, can't see lights. So, and we are away for the Texas Grand Prix. Cruz that makes a brilliant start into P1. Lovely defence there by Cruz. Goes a little bit wide. Grange is round the outside of midfield Marshall. Takes the inside line, which is the preferred line. We've got Nat in P4 in the McLaren, Yorkie P5, so it's looking pretty smooth so far. Biddle's dropped a couple of places into P7, so, you know, even with that better start, or Groundsy has gone into P1. So Cruz has made a doo-doo there somewhere, and Cruz is now under pressure from midfield Maestro. A little bit of wheel shoving there, but yeah, midfield Maestro gets himself up into P2, and Cruz dropped down to P3. Yorkie's gone up position, so is Yornborn. But Biddle had the opportunity to get the jump on that, and he didn't. So I'm not too sure what happened there. More leader P8. Silverside Boys just behind this group. He's getting a double toe there. Very aggressive defending there by midfield Maestro. No, midfield Maestro, More Leader. Silverside Boy at the minute is taken 2 positions off More Leader and Biddle. So he's up into P7, Liam up into P10 in the Red Bull. And we have a yellow flag somewhere. I think it was Squid who's gone round. TJ is biding his time down, still in down in P18, but again, it's still not bad. Just keeping inside that DRS. Got a Monkey just dropped down 3 places up into P14. And also Diamond's dropped down a position. So and I'd expect a bit of a DRS train round here. I've got it on fast lap for some reason. And there we go. So, yeah, just settling down now. Cruz has got 3 positions now, so he's settling down into P4. Nat is under pressure from his teammate behind. Not too sure these 2 guys are going to use team orders. Would be good for Nat just to let his teammate pass. They are on a different strategy with his teammate behind on faster tyres, so it might be good instead of fighting each other just to let him pass, take the advantage of his teammate trying to battle the guys in front. Silverside Boy has a little look at Yornborn then. More leader has settled down now with Biddle setting down. But Nat and Biddle and Lexus are all on hard tyres. It's going to take a couple laps now for these guys' tyres to warm up. They're very, very difficult tyre to warm up in this game. I think last time I took about 6 laps in my race. So it's they do take quite a lot of time, and that's maybe why got some of the hard tyre runners losing a couple positions at the start. But pretty clean from the tier 2 guys so far. I'm not too sure what happened to Squid, if he lost the rear end or not. But he is burning battery in a minute. He's on a qualifying lap, stuck himself on hot lap to try and catch up. This lap, the DRS is going to be now wide open. Yorkie looks like a man on the mission so far. For Marshall, it takes the fast lap of the race currently. Oh, yeah, Squid ran at the back, loses the rear end, just caught that on camera, and that will be down to him being, for some reason he's still stuck himself on hot lap, so that's probably why he keeps spinning around in corners. If you can hear me, Squid, take hot lap off, and it might stop you from spinning, boy. But midfield Marshall's going to try and gain a little bit of a gap now to Groundsy, which I don't think he's going to do, but all these cars behind him are going to get DRS. Got Nat just behind Cruz. Cruz is going to want to try and gain a gap as much as he can to Nat, because once their medium tyres are going to go off, they will drop off quite significantly. And it looks like Nat is holding up his teammate, so you're going to expect, you've got Silverside Boy just behind. It's gone on board, and Silverside Boy is getting a double slip through now. He's going to have nowhere to go. Has he got the cojones to go down the inside? He's going to pass 2 McLarens here. Late braking by Silverside Boy. Beautiful move there. He goes a little bit deep, but maybe the McLaren's are coming back at him. Oh, he's still on the inside. Oh, they haven't left each other enough room. Yawn squeeze. Gary Gary's not going to be happy with that, but he was not alongside. Oh, Gary's going to get 2 warnings there and all. And Williams going to go around the outside. He's getting shoved everywhere, and the 2 McLarens up in front are fighting. Oh, they're still fighting side by side. Brilliant driving there by the McLaren guys, but just let one of each other past, and that's going to give the opportunity to more leader from behind to get the run up the hill. The McLarens are getting the slipstream off each other. Nat hasn't, Yorkie hasn't got DRS on my screen. But yeah, Silverside Boy is not going to be happy with that. Middle has taken that place back into P8. So he's gone from P7 all the way down to P9, and Liam's now right over the back of him. Most of the drivers, well, not most of the drivers, but quite a lot of, well, Gary and Liam have used much of their battery, and Hirsch is having a decent run so far in P11 in the Ferrari. Oh, the McLarens are still fighting. Orbon's trying to get past on them fast and medium tyres. He's on the curb, and he goes for the dive on the inside. It's going to... Yeah, whoa, they nearly touched. That was close, that was close. But he should be able to get past his teammate now. And what this is doing, it's letting Cruz get that gap up in front. All this fighting between the McLarens, and More Leader's got lovely straight line speed there. Nat's round the outside of More Leader. More Leader's got to give him the space on the inside, and they bang wheel slightly. It's going to push More Leader slightly wide, and Biddle's waiting for his time to pounce with all this fighting. The group behind is all catching up, so they're going to be in the DRS train. We've got Diamond and Fardo side by side. Let's have a look. They're really driving. Let's see if they're going to go side by side for this corner. They do slightly, but Fardo didn't leave Diamond enough room there. Did push him off. It's a bit naughty there by Fardo. Let's go back. We've got Biddle now, and we've got both of the McLarens still fighting it away. And More Leader has now got past them. Both of the McLarens push each other off. One of them's got a penalty. There is Nat. Like I said, they should have just not fought each other. Let one go in front with a different strategy, and that is now provided Biddle with an opportunity to get into P7. And again, let's put Silverside Boy right on the back of Yornborn. Let's go back up the front. It's midfield Maestro, and Silverside Boy's already got a 3-second warning, but he did pick up 2, I believe, when he got pushed off or slightly cut up, so he's not going to be happy with that. Yep, so we go up at the front. The Mercedes driver has still got ERS, but it looks like he's got decent straight line speed. He's got much more than the people behind him, and Granzy just couldn't get any close to him with the DRS open. We've got Yorkie just behind, and we've got Cruz also trying to take a move on Yorkie, so he's more settled down now. All these drivers have got a 4.5 second gap. Oh, and Yorkie has had a problem. He's hit the back, I think, of Groundsy, and Cruz is got the goddess. Is he going to go around the outside? Let's have a look. And he does. And Yorkie does a sensible thing and backs off slightly. Brilliant move there by Cruz. But it did look like Yorkie just slightly tapped Groundsy. I think Groundsy had a moment in front and he had to back off. So that is put Cruz up into P3. Just behind, we've still got this massive train. We've got more leader now on Nat. Is he going to go for the move into turn 1? He doesn't. Thinks another thing of it. Silverside Boy's now dropped off the back of Biddle, so he is out of that DRS train now, and it looks like Biddle's tyres are now coming into play. We have a DNF, we have Squid retiring in the pit, so he's had enough, unfortunately, and we've got Hirsch up into P10, so he's having a very decent run so far. Like I was saying about the DRS train, poor old TJ's still in 18th. He hasn't lost any positions, but he's only a couple seconds away from P10, so it's still anyone under Monkey's still all in play for points here. Just got to keep it clean and keep it fast. Look at all of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's about 9, 10 cars. They're all in line. So we got more leader going for the move again. We've got Nat here in the McLaren. And we've got to move down behind. We've got Monkey going up a position, passing Liam. Liam goes down his eye. Liam's tapped Monkey. That's going to... Oh, he nearly hit him again. So that's going to unbalance Monkey through that corner, but he does well to keep it stuck on the track. Got Bredy's Call's overtaking Lexus, is currently off track. And we've got Bredy's Call going around the outside of Lexus. Just be careful, Root Master and TJ. The guys going around the outside of each other, and Lexus does the... Oh, that's it. Bredy's Call nearly lost his rear end there. Nearly went into the side of Lexus. Oh, and he had a little twitch that's going to allow his teammate Rumas to get a very good exit. Is he going to go for the move on the inside of turn 1? No, he decides not to. So back up the top. Still got Yorkie, Cruz, Groundsy and midfield marshal all separated by about a second and a half to 2 seconds. It's like Yorkie's fallen off a little bit from Cruz. Just taking his time. He's got to save a little bit more battery than everyone else. Cruz is nearly on 95%. Groundsy and midfield marshal are all below 50%. So Cruz is in a good position here to use some of his battery, which he's decided not to. He's just using his DRS to bring himself along. Groundsy is now near enough out of battery. And it looks like these hard runners are starting to get up into a bit of a play. Nat has now taken about half a second off of Yorkie in the last couple laps. He's now repassed more leader for P5. And Yorborn and Biddle are still fighting for P8 and P7. Silverside Boy is still stuck on his own down in P9 with 2 laps and a 3-second penalty. And Hirsch, the Scarlet Throw, all over the back of him. So it looks like again Gary's got good race pace with this car, sticking to his position of P9. Biddle's picked up his first penalty of 3 seconds, so it's like most drivers are going to suffer with track limits around here so far. With 8 laps, we've got 5 drivers already out of 18 with penalties. Still at the back, let's see TJ fighting with these Aston Martins. Still biding his time. The Aston Martins up in front are racing each other. But Rumos go down the inside of Bread is cool, and they've touched each other, so going to send Bread is cool a little bit wide. Let's have a look. Whoa, he got fired on the back of Hirsch. Hirsch had to lift off through that corner. It's gone a little bit wide. It's going to be interesting coming down into the main straight. Again, midfield Mark Diamond's picked up his first set of penalties, which are all 3 seconds. Pretty stalemate up at the front, and we got a spinner at the back. It's Fardo who's round with Diamond. Oh no. No. So Diamond and Fardo have both crashed. both with front wing damage. No safety car or virtual safety car so far. So our winner from last week's in trouble down in P18 with 2 end plates missing, and we've got Fardo again with left wing end plate damage. As promoted, TJ, Brady's Call, and Brewmaster up a couple of places, so it's gonna happy for them. And Brewmaster goes for the dive on Liam into P14, 13. Sorry, my bad. Liam doesn't look like he's got the race pace at this Grand Prix. He was quite good round last weekend, but he has dropped back a couple of places. Up at the front, we've got Cruz now, all on the back of Groundsy. He's still not used that battery. Groundsy's only got 19%. We've got Diamond now. TJ's in the pits. Is he made to jump? Try and get on them hard tyres. And if he does, he's going to jump quite a lot of people here, and probably his teammate. So I expect the undercut to be quite powerful around here due to Sector 1. Yep, no wing damage for TJ, so this is a strategic move for him. He was stuck in a bit of traffic and a DRS train, and we've got both of the Williams and Alpine in for front wing damage, so I expect that to go to the stewards at some point. And we've got Cruz still decided not to use his battery, so he's losing a bit on exit onto that main straight because Groundsy is using his battery on exit. Yorkie looks like he's picked up pace a little bit. Nat has now fallen back. He's losing more, and more leaders now going for the move. Oh, who's that? Yawn. Brilliant move there. Took 2 people all at once. It was a late lunge, and lucky enough his teammate did see it, but he did pass 2 people, and they're all still fighting. And you've got more leader on the inside. Let's see who's got better traction there. You've got Yornborn up into P6. A brilliant driving for him so far in his debut race. Oh, has a little twitch going through there, so the tyres are starting to go off slightly. Yeah, so they are going off slightly now. I reckon around lap 10 to 14 is probably the time to come in. Hillside Boy again is now going backwards. Again, it's not that comfortable. Cruz, oh no, up into P3. He's taking a first warning. First set of penalties. Unfortunately, him in P3, but he does have that gap to Nat. So let's see if he's going to be able to make that step. We've got Monkey Boy, Brady's Call, and TJ, Brady's Call, and Monkey in the pit. So let's see if this undercut works for TJ. It's going to be very close, but I think he's going to do it. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to be very, very tight. He's going to use the cutback, or is he not? Oh, he's got the warmer tyres, so if he can get on the outside, which he does. Spunk that battery, boy! And he's just missed out, but he's going to have a very fast tyres through this sector, and I would expect him to get DRS and try and pass Brent is cool. But it's a good indication that the undercut has given and gained him a couple of seconds, because Brent is cool is a little bit further up the grid. And TJ's lost out a little bit there. Back up at the front. It's getting pretty close between Cruz, Grandsy and midfield Maestro now. So let's see who's going to jump the gun and be the first of these 4, I would say. Excuse me, 4 of the front runners to pit. And I would expect probably Yorkie to try and jump the gun here, because he's currently provisionally P3. But if he pits early, he can pass all these 3 in front. So let's see. We've got a few people in the pits. Still got the McLaren boys fighting. And Biddle all over the back of Yornborn now, weaving it and waving. Both of the Fries are up into the points position, so very good driving so far by Alexis and Hirsch. That would be boost of confidence for both of them. They haven't been the strongest this season so far. And Silverside Boy picks up 6 seconds now, so he's going to be in trouble of getting out of them points paying positions. But just looking at his car, it's sliding all over the place through sector 1, so his tyres are near enough knack. Let's have a look who's on the track. We've still got TJ. Poor old TJ still stuck behind Brady's Call and his teammate, but his teammate can do him a solid here and just drag TJ along and Brady's Call. And TJ did did pass Remaster under the pits. Technically the undercut has worked for him. Still got Diamond and Fardo fighting at the back, and looks like Fardo's the faster driver at the moment. So any of these top 4 drivers that are going to go for the gamble. Yorkie picks up his penalty now, and he does come into the pits alongside Groundsy. So Groundsy and Yorkie have made that jump, but there's 2 drivers now up at front. So Midfield Maestro and Groundsy, the only people that haven't got a penalty up front so far. So that promotes Biddle up into P4. So Biddle is and Nat are for a good position so far, because they did start on the hard tyres along with Lexus, so it has worked for them. Silverside boys in the pits, and we've got a Liam in the pits also. Decent stop there by Silverside. Liam's now gone on to hard tyres, so no one's decided to go softs, which is good. 16 laps left to go. Fardo picks up a 3 seconds, and that's him fighting Douche. Fardo is now back into the pits, so I wonder if he's going to retire. And he has, so I guess that right. He had enough being out of the back. Bit silly really, just in case it was a safety car, he could have come back into play, so you should never retire. How angry you can be, no point retiring just in case there is a late safety car, and you can still gain them points. We've still got Monkey battling Silverside boy now, so Silverside has lost a lot of time, pitting a little bit later. He's come out into P11. Monkey and TJ and all that have picked up a load of time, so he is now under pressure from Monkey Boy, who did pick up his 3 seconds, and we've got Midfield Maestro now in the pits, and Cruz decides to still continue. So it's a strange one. You would have thought that he would have matched the leader, not got longer, and I don't know what happened Midfield Maestro there, like stuck. The only good thing is that Midfield Maestro, it looks like Hirsch is coming into the pits. Midfield Maestro, has he kept the lead from Groundsy? It's going to be very, very tight. It's going to be a late lunge for Midfield Maestro. Oh, he nearly sideswiped in there. Groundsy went for that aggressive move there, and Yorkie is on faster tyres, and Yorkie didn't manage to get midfield, but he's still there. And at the minute, Cruz is going to be in P4 by at least a couple seconds, so he needs to think about pitting. Because these hard tyres, they don't degrade too much, so it's going to be hard for him to get that time back. So yeah, I would think that he would have should have pitted by now, but hey ho. Got Williams in P8, more leader, all on his own at the minute. Yornborn has picked up his first set of 3-second penalties. Yeah, more leader, all on his own in a minute. He's in P8, 4-second gap to Yorkie, and then you've got Yornborn with 7 behind him. Got moved down at the back, got Hirsch and Liam fighting. It looks like Hirsch is going to get a decent slipstream here with DRS wide. Let's go on board with Hirsch. Bugs a bit of his overtake and battery. And yep, reasonably good and simple move there by him. TJ still up into P13, stuck behind Brediscourt, and now Silverside boy, who has fallen even further backwards with Monkey going into P10. Got Yornborn going off just in front, so it's going to be. And so far, Yornborn hasn't liked these hard tyres. He's looks like he's lost quite a lot of time at the minute, but we do have Cruz in the pits, so let's see how much time he has lost. To be honest, I'll take my words back. He's going to be about a second and a half after this lap. So like I said, a couple seconds, but he's still there. A couple more laps, fresher tyres, so he's still there, but he's going to have to try and push, because these guys in front have DRS on each other, and they will be gaining probably about 4 attempts a lap on them at least, or on him at least, just down the straight alone. Then let's have a look at the penalties. Let's have a look. So we've got Nat Biddle and Lexus all on 3 seconds. York and Cruz 3 seconds. Yornborn Monkey on 3 seconds. Gary's the only person on the grid that's got 6 seconds. Greenmaster Hirsch, Liam and Diamond Douche all on 3 seconds. So the guys that haven't, well done to you, because you will move up quite a lot of space if you do not get these. shit. Tyres, everyone's on hard tyres. The only people that have not pitted so far are Nat, Biddle and Lexus, who did start on them hard tyres. But they're sitting comfortably well so far, and they will end up having a good second stint. And position change. Let's have a look at the position change. Got Lexus up 30 places at the minute, so he's our winner so far. Position changes. We've got British School up 7, TJ's up 5. Obviously we've got Diamond down in P17 and Cruz, who've lost quite a lot of laps, but Diamond Douche got spun round, I think, or either way, the other one. So let's have a look at this little battle here. Cruz has gained about 3 tenths on Yorkie in front. Mitchell Marshall just then pushing in the fastest lap of the race. But good driving so far. It looks pretty even between these guys. They're going to get stuck a little bit behind Lexus, but Lexus doesn't have to get out of the way. He is fighting these guys, so defend all you must, young man. On my screen it looks like he's shoved on hot laps, so just be careful. Your rear end is going to slide out. He's obviously shoved that on to try and defend as much as he can. Let's see his straight line speed. He's going to defend, yeah. He's got overtake bar and he's stuck that on. It doesn't look like the DRS is that. Oh, Grazzy's gone for the dive. And he makes that stick. Where's Yorkie and all this? Yorkie's going around the outside of Lexus. Lexus gives him loads of room. And Cruz, after that little dive, he's caught up into the DRS now of Lexus. So Lexus had lost 3 positions in this lap. So it's probably about time now for him to come in. Goes a little bit wide on the marbles there. Still behind Yorkie here. Let's see if he pits. Yes, he does. He's going to pit. Does he get it stopped in time? Let's have a look. Beautiful. Gets it stopped. Got Yornborn off the track again. We've got Monkey Boy getting a penalty. Not too sure how he got that, to be honest. Looked like he got that on the straight then, unless it was a little bit delayed. We've got a lot of movement here. We've got Lexus going down, coming out the pits now. He's not going to be too far behind this group. But we have... Sorry about that. I was just checking something. Alright, yep. So we've got Silside Boy now back into the points paying positions. He's now behind Monkey and Yornborn. But Yornborn has not looked comfortable with these tyres at all. He's lost a lot of time to Cruz and especially More Leader up in P7 and 6. With all this fight, is Monkey going to take the nose dive? No, he's not. But Silside Boy, Silside Boy taps Monkey, and that was lucky that it wasn't more of a left-handed corner, because that would have spun that Monkey right around. But that is not going to please old Monkey Boy, and Nat now takes another 3 seconds penalty. Cruz now all over the back of this so far, so he's looking the best so far for a good position here. He's on the best tyres out of all of them, only by a couple of laps, but a couple of laps always counts towards the end. So Biddle is in and Nat is in, so let's see where these guys fare compared to the others. They are gone on to medium tyres, so Biddle's he's going to get out just behind this lot here, so it hasn't worked out too well for Biddle. He's got in front of Hirsch and the battle behind him, but he's now stuck behind at least 5 cars here in a DRS train. Got there an Aston Martin basically pushing Ferrari round. Got Liam now picked up another 3-second penalty. Liam goes for a little move there. Get very tight between these guys at the back. We got Biddle already on TJ. Let's see how much room he gives. Late bro. Oh, Biddle nearly takes that British call. Biddle has to go wide there. It's going to give TJ a good run now, but I believe Biddle's going to have over. Yeah, Biddle's got DRS. TJ's decided not to use any overtake. There's no point fighting Biddle, he's on faster tyres, so TJ can use this to his advantage, as long as he can keep in the DRS. And he's getting very close up at the top. We've got Cruz only 10th behind Yorkie now. These two are going to have to try and work together now to try and get Groundsy and Midfield Master have both not had a penalty just yet. Cruz has got the most battery out of everyone with 87%, so he's saving it for at some point. But it does look like Groundsy's got good straight line speed. So Groundsy, Midfield Maestro, who today, if he wins today, it's going to extend his championship lead, because it doesn't look like we've got Eagle, or obviously Eagle's not racing today, and we've got his other rival down in P17, who's at the present moment not going to pick up any points at all. So someone's going to have to jump the gun here and make the move very, very soon. Got Midfield Marshall actually catching the back of these guys, so he's slowly getting himself into this fight. He's only 1.4 seconds behind. Monkey Boy again, and Silverside Boy all over the back, and we also got Biddle. Is Biddle going to go for the dive? And Silverside Boy, yes he has. Silverside Boy is on the outside, so Biddle's going to have to give him enough room. Silverside Boy lifts off slightly. He has got DRS. So Silverside Boy is carrying a little bit more extra, a little bit less rear wing than Biddle. Slightly fast. Oh, Yornborn lost it there into the end of the straight. It looked like he had a little bit of a wobble. It was even out. Monkey just tapped him slightly. But that's gonna help Biddle. Is Biddle gonna go for the move? He's gone very defensive. Monkey hits Yornborn. Oh no, caught that. Monkey went very, very aggressive there, and we got a spin in sector 3. I'm not too sure who that is. I think it's Roomasters gone round at some point. But that was very, very close there by Monkey. Very, very late dive. Nearly hit Yornborn. He wouldn't have seen Monkey coming. But now let's move Biddle up into P8. And is he going to make the move? No, it's too far behind. But Silverside Boy now has got past Monkey. After all that, and Roommaster has retired in the pit, so he's had enough. Still got TJ down in P12, so he's again on for very good points. If he can continue this, it's pretty much done it quite smoothly so far. Reddy's Cause made his way up into P11 after crashing out in qualifying, so he's doing very well so far. The Aston Martin, no penalties. But again, let's go up the front. Oh no, let's watch this. Biddle's going to go for the move just behind the DRS line. They both get each other in place. He suffered big time there today. Yornborn, he's not really been happy with that corner. Tends to go a little bit wide, but is he going to use all his overtake here to repass Biddle? He's going to bide his time and try and get Biddle to drag him along. Oh, Silverside Boys hit the back of Yornborn. I'm not too sure if he hit Biddle, and that's what made Silverside hit the back of him, but I wonder if that's giving him front wing damage. I hope not. Let's go up the front. We've got Cruz again, Groundsy. So Cruz has overtaken Yorkie. So Cruz is now on the move, but more leader again. Still only 1.4 behind. Cruz did use some of his battery the last couple laps. So it looks like he's on the move, but he just needs to force Groundsy on Midfield Master to try and catch a penalty. And that's what he's going for. But at the minute, he's on course for a good position. I don't think he would have expected to be this high, this Grand Prix. But he's doing very, very well. Got more leader though, as long as he keeps it clean, he's in a very good position to get P3 here. So with the two drivers in front with 3-second penalties. Nat looks like he's catching slightly up on more lead than the gang in front. It's taken 2 seconds out of the guys in front so far, and you've got Biddle. It's going to be interesting to see where Biddle can be in 8 laps time. Yawn again behind going off, and that's going to provide Silverside Boy very, very good exit. Oh, they're near enough touching. Oh, they're touching. Yornborn and Silverside Boy, they're going side by side. Gary goes a bit deep. Yornborn's going to come around the outside. Gary goes really defensive there. Pushes Silver Sideboy slightly. And Your Ball's going to go for the dive on the inside. You can just see it happening. And Gary safely defends very, very well. He's all entitled to defend there. Didn't move in the braking zone. All this bashing is helping the drivers behind. TJ still stuck behind Bread School. And Yormont is pushing Silver Sideboy through sector 3. This is going to, I can tell, and Yormont picks up another 3-second penalty. So that's 9 for him today, I believe. And he's going to go for the overtake on the inside. Yes, he has. He's made that thing. Is Silver Sideboy going to go for the cutback? And he does. Oh, he's into the side of him. I'm guaranteed it's probably broke a bit of his end plate. I hope not, but Monkey very close behind this lot. It's getting very, very vicious down in P9 between Monkey, Yormborn and Silver Sideboy, and it's helping the guys behind too to also catch up. Silver Sideboy picks up another 3-second penalty, so that is him done for the points. That would be 9 for him, and we got Cruz trying to go around the outside of Groundsy. Is this going to be the move for P2? It is not. So is he going to go for the dive into? Has he gone for it? Yes, he has. Has he made it stick? Oh, they crashed! They crashed! No! No, 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 no! Oh, no, Cruz, you turned it too tight, my friend. Oh, no! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, so on exit, Cruz thought the move was done, but Groundsy was still there on his rear axle, and they just collided, and that was it. They were done. So Cruz is now into the pits for front wing damage. So I would expect these two to go on a pair of soft tyres. So that's going to promote a couple drivers here. We've got Biddle going to go up into P5 now. And Cruz DNF. Oh dear. So he was that angry he DNF'd. I'm not too sure why, because he could have come out on soft tyres and had a good result. But yeah, we got, so that promotes both of the fries into P8 and P9 with Bredicall and TJ in P10 and 11. And we got Bredicall right behind. Oh, TJ's right behind this lot. And we have yellow flag, sector 1. Not too sure who that is. And that is Careful Diamond. We have a loose car on track just coming in. Is he pulled over in time? Yeah, he has. So we got Yorkie into P2 now, More Leader into P3. So More Leader is on a brilliant run so far. Got both of the Mercs in the top 2, so this is going to help out in the championship. They are the leaders. So at the moment they're doing very, very good. We've got Monkey Boy and they go side by side. Where's Silver Sideboy gone? Whoa! Oh, Silver Sideboy's retired. What are you retired for? That was a strange one. Yeah, Monkey Boy is fighting with Yormborn for P6 with both of the fries now joining, and Bredicall and TJ. So at the moment, not going to jinx anything. A couple of drivers here are going to be on for very good points paying results. Gary, if you're in chat, why did you quit? Oh, I had too many pens. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I forgot about them. Yeah. So the main bit so far is Monkey Boy, Lexus, Hirsch, Bredicall, and TJ all fighting for P6 at the moment. So this is going to be a very interesting last 5 laps. Looks like Midfield Marshal's got it done on Yorkie, but we have More Leader now. We're nearly within a second. We've got Lexus now picking up a penalty, so that's not going to help him at all. Let's check the penalties. So we've got Lexus, Monkey, Yormborn all on 6 seconds. We also have Hirsch on 3. We've got Nat's on 16 seconds. I'm not too sure how he's got that. But we've got both of the fry. Oh, we've got Lexus going for the move. And, oh, it's going to be tight here. Yormborn's going to go for the inside. Where's Monkey? Monkey. Monkey's getting pushed out by Hirsch here. Let's go back to the tyre situation. And Monkey's... Whoa! Whoa, wait. Careful, TJ, careful, TJ, careful. Oh, yeah, we have Monkey Boy and Lexus coming to... Monkey Boy and Hirsch, sorry, coming together. Monkey losing the rear end and Hirsch tapping him. But we got TJ. He's having to defend from Liam. He's had to back out. Liam's gone. But he doesn't have to fight Liam. He's just got to stick to the back of these people. Liam has got a penalty. Let's check how much he's got. He's got 6 seconds. So, yeah, that's wonder why TJ decided to just leave it for now. And you got Monkey Boy again. He's getting passed by Hirsch. Hirsch is putting the harsh driver under a lot of pressure. Hirsch has got front wing damage. He has no left side end plate. So he's going to suffer big time through this sector. He gets tapped by Brady's Call. And he got Liam on the inside. Going for a little nose dive. Well, not dive there, but just saying hello to Brady's Call. So coming down this main straight, Monkey looks like he may have got the gap. Maybe not. He lost the rear end then. So Hirsch is going to get a lovely slipstream here. Going to go on the outside. It's the preferred line going into the next corner. So up at the top, we also have more leader. He is gaining time on Yorkie to try and get that P2 on track. Very intrigued where all these drivers are going to finish. We've got Liam picking up 9 seconds now. Still got Biddle. Biddle has not made any inroads so far. He's still 7 seconds behind. He has made it up into P5 though. But as in for the top 4, it looks like this is going to be where he finishes. Monkey now picking up another 3 seconds. So a lot of drivers are now struggling. You've got Brendan's Court and Liam fighting. Oh, Brendan's Court nearly cuts his nose off. Could be... Oh, dear, I don't like this. Liam, now TJ, Monkey, all fighting. And up at front, we've got Lexus and Yornborn still. Yornborn still in P6 after all that fighting. He's still there on his hard tyres in P13. As far as Lexus hadn't got past him just yet, but I would expect him to get past him this lap. He's on the faster tyres. Much faster. We've got more leader. Now, using all these batteries with DRS wide open. Is he going to go for the move on Yorkie? Down the back straight, DRS wide open. Yorkie, oh, they nearly touch. But it's getting ever so close between more leader and Yorkie. Yorkie locks his front brakes up. But that'll be it for till the next lap. Got Lexus now, and Yornborn is moving all over the place. Lexus using all these overtake. Very aggressive defending by Yornborn there. Late on the brake. I can tell you that Yornborn has been pretty good with the braking today. Very late braker, and he's been very, very good with that, to be honest. There's a lot of times where you see people excuse me, try and pass him down there. We've got more leader going into turn 1. Yes, and he's made it stick. Yorkie's on the outside. Got to give plenty of room. Yorkie's coming back at him. He has got a 3-second penalty, but oh well, still got to try and go for it. So has more leader got enough time to catch up championship leader on Midfield Maestro in P1. So he's got 2.9 seconds left. Back down to this group of cars. But Lexus and Yornborn still fighting. And we've got Groundsy now catching up TJ and passing him. TJ will spin it out of turn 1. And tyres are going to start dropping off now. He's on 17 lap old tyres. He was one of the first ones to pit. Oh! Groundsy hits the back of Liam. You see without Liam's lost the rear end. But oh, Liam's gone for the dive. Groundsy, TJ's getting mixed up with all this lot. Groundsy's pushing his way through. This is something that TJ can't get involved in. He's going to get good positions either way with the penalties involved, but he's just got to make sure he sticks on the back of this lot. He's got a lot of battery, so he can use it to catch up. So he got Brady's Call on a Hirsch now, going around the outside. Is he going to make the move stick? No. We got Hirsch still in P8, still with a broken wing, so he's doing pretty good. He's one of his best race results of the season. so far is in P8, which is very, very good for him. We've got Brady's Call in P9. We've got Monkey Boy, Groundsy, and who's that? Brady's Call, Groundsy, and Monkey Boy all fighting. We've got Groundsy up into P9 now on the medium, so he has got up a lot of time. Yes, he was in P2, but he is making a lot of inroads now. He can still possibly get, I think P7's out of the shout. Maybe not. Depends how fast he wants to be. But he's now into P8, it looks like. Hirsch is going to be sensible and let him through. Still got TJ around the outside. Oh, no, it's not TJ. It's Monkey Boy. Monkey Boy and Liam hit each other. And Monkey Boy's doing a sensible thing. He's letting his teammate through. That's what a teammate is and should be. He's got a penalty. There's no point in holding up his teammate. TJ's here on good position so far to finish in this race. Still got Brady's Call behind Hirsch, and up at front we have a Yorkie still fighting with midfield Maestro. He's got nothing to lose. He's going to get the podium position so far. I don't think he's got 6 seconds. He doesn't need to worry about. No, he hasn't got. He's got Nat behind him, 16. And we can have a move of Lexus, and Lexus has finally got past Yourborn. And Lexus does have, so both of the Ferraris have both got front wing damage. Oh, he's at the back of here, man. We got Brady's Call and Hirsch still fighting side by side. Hirsch closing the gap. Brady's Call is going to go down the inside of Hirsch. This is for the final points positions. Hirsch gets good exit there. Got Liam still there and TJ still there. Oh, look at that Aston Martin up at front slide. Got loads of people getting penalties. Second, lots of penalties here. And we've got Monkey in the back. Biden, oh, TJ goes a little bit deep. Still got the Red Bull. And Brady's got, oh, they're going to collide. TJ's going to get a lovely run here on Liam. Got to give him a load of space. Liam's going for the dive. Oh, TJ's going to be sensible and just hold his gun here. So let's have a look. He's got Hirsch. He's got 3 seconds. Liam's got 9. Lex has got 9. You're born 6. So let's have a look. So coming into the last lap now. We're in the last sector for the championship leader. He's drove a brilliant race. Made his way up after losing out in the pit stops. And final couple of corners now, he's already weaving. And he's going to come across the line to extend his lead. One final corner, and the Mercedes midfield Maestro extends his lead, cross the line, and Yorkie smashes into him. More leader finishes P2, and there's a pile up on the straight. Yorkie P3, you've got Nat coming across the line. At the minute, he won't finish. It will be Biddle who finishes P4. We've got Nat, and we've got Yourborn and Alexis still fighting. And we've got Groundsy. Is he going to go for the dive into the inside? I can't see it. Yes, he is. Has he got it? No, Yourborn has got it. So Nat has still got P5. Where is TJ going to finish? TJ finishes P8. P8. What a race by him. What a race. From last to P8. Good man, good driving. P10 goes to Hirsch in the end with Lexus picking P11. P12 is Liam. And oh, no, hang on. Lexus DNF, which isn't true. He left before the race is finished. Numbnut. Right. Well, that was an exciting race in midfield. Stalemate at the front, but midfield to the back. Brilliant. Brilliant racing by the gents. Right. So, first goes midfield Maestro. P2 is more leader in the Williams. P3 is Yorkie. P4 Biddle. Nat P5. Groundsy P6. Brady's Call P7. TJ P8. And P9 McLaren is our David Teen of Yourborn. And P10 goes to Hirsch. Alright, we'll get these standings just in case. And Darwin goes across the line, and he does get the fastest lap of the race. Alright. Alright. Midfield marshal said he can't join for the interview. That's okay, mate. Just congratulations on your P1. Hopefully, we will have some drivers. Where's your key? Rat. He's not even there. Gang. Alright. I've already sent him invites, so let's wait and see if anyone decides to join. Alright, so I'm guessing no drivers are wanting to do any interviews today. So I'm going to do something a little bit different as no one else wants to if he joins, but I'm going to say my driver today is going to be TJ. Did a solid race, didn't pick up any penalties, and he started out of back, still finished P8, one of his best results of this season. And he was up there all race. I'm going to see if he wanted to join for a little interview. If he doesn't, then I'll call it a night. Oh, invite failed. Don't know why. Oh, it's weird. What did that fail for? That one worked. Alright, if they don't join, then oh well. I think I could do about it. But yep. So our next race in the tier series is tier 1 on Friday. We'll be around the American Grand Prix at 8 o'clock UK time. And I will be back next Wednesday. Hopefully, be joined by my co-coms. He's gone AWOL tonight. But I hope you enjoyed the race, and I will see you all again next week. Have a good evening. Bye bye.